Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Vanessa. I'm a mom of 3 and I'm on a weight loss journey using WW Blue Plan. So today I thought that I could take you along with me to make a 2-ingredient dough dessert, or technically 3-ingredient dough dessert. And I think we are going to make apple pie cinnamon rolls. I found a cinnamon roll recipe on Drizzle Me Skinny, which I will link her IG below, and I'm going to kind of flop it around a little bit by adding apple pie ingredients, and we're going to see how that goes. So if you want to learn how to make it, go ahead and keep on watching. So first off, we're just gonna peel up these apples and dice them up, and then we're gonna add all of our stuff to it. So here are all the apples diced up, and I cut them up small because this will not be baking super long, so I want them to cook fast. And to the apples, I'm going to add a lemon. Adding lemon will help prevent it from browning, so you want to be sure to do that. And I'm just going to add half of a lemon. That will be plenty, I think. Okay, and then to the apples, I'm going to add a few globs of unsweetened applesauce, which I just use I just get the big thing of this because this is 0 points. So just add some of that. And then to that, I'm adding some cinnamon, which I did not measure this stuff. You know, it's your kitchen. You measure if you want to, but when I make apple pie at home, when I used to make it regular, I never measured anything. I just always put loads of cinnamon in it. Like, loads. We love cinnamon. And then I'm going to add some apple pie spice. And this, just kind of sprinkle it, because I know its main ingredient is cinnamon. But then there's also nutmeg and stuff, so I just sprinkle that. And to that, we're going to add a little bit of monk fruit. This is 0. I'm going to add a few tablespoons of that. And then we're going to mix it all up. One thing you could also add to this, if you have some, is some brown sugar. I do have some, but I don't want to add any more points than it's already going to be, so I'm just going to leave it out this time. And for my grocery order next week, I do have the Splenda, no, I think it's the Swerve, actually, brown sugar. And that is 0, so when I get that, I'm going to try to make this again with the brown sugar as well. And I'm just going to try this, make sure the apples taste okay. Yeah, it's good. I am going to add just a pinch of salt. Adding salt to sweet always helps just kind of bring that flavor out a little more. Okay, so that is what the inside is going to look like. And now I already have my 2-ingredient dough made. So what we have to do with this is roll it out. So I'll take you along with me. You know the drill if you watched my last video with the 2-ingredient dough. We're going to use just a little bit of extra flour on our hands and on the rolling pin. And it is super sticky. So again, just try to get that extra flour on there first, and that will help it not stick to you as bad. A little extra on top. And this is a cup of flour. So I'm going to try to roll this out into 11, or cut it into 11 rolls, which would make the dough itself only be 1 point. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I'm going to try. Alright, so to this, first I'm going to add some apple pie spice. And I'm just gonna, no, not that, but. I'm just gonna sprinkle this all over the whole thing. A bit more monk fruit. And a little bit more cinnamon. And now we're just going to spread this mixture out on there. And this is the first time I've made this, so we're just kind of going along this together. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it's good. When I cook in my kitchen, like, I like to follow recipes, but not to a T. And I feel like a lot of us are like that. We like to put our own spin on things, our own little touch. And then of course when you're on a weight loss journey, it's just finding a little change. So for me, used to, I would load this up with brown sugar and regular sugar, but instead I'm going to try to sweeten it more so with cinnamon and then the monk fruit. Okay, so I have that all spread out. So now what I'm going to attempt to do is roll it up, which I'm going to try to do this direction, I think. And again, if you roll and there's some holes, just be gentle, try to patch them back together. It's not the end of the world. If anything, it's like a little breather hole as this bakes. Because for my apple pies, I always, you know, try to cut those slits in it anyways. And this should be a very low point dessert, because the apples are 0 points. So the filling is 0. Okay. So I have that all rolled out, and before I cut it up, I'm going to again apple pie spice, and I'm rubbing it in a little bit. Cinnamon. A little bit of sugar. Well, monk fruit. And when you do bake with monk fruit, it is a 1-to-1 ratio. So you do not have to add less. You can do the same as you would regular sugar. We're gonna play around. For the icing, we're gonna use some whipped cream cheese. This is the Great Value brand. It's 1 point per tablespoon. So I have a half of a tablespoon here. I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons. Two tablespoons of powdered sugar. And 1 tablespoon of monk fruit. And a few tablespoons of almond milk. And you can have a half of a cup of almond milk for 0, so it's okay if you don't measure it precisely. Okay, so now that I have it mixed, we're gonna put it on a skillet on low and whisk it and see what it does. Alright guys, and this is what they look like. We're gonna give them a taste test. Alright guys, so this is what they look like close up. The inside, they're still really hot. They smell so good. I just put these in the recipe builder and they are only 2 points a piece per cinnamon roll, and that was including the glaze and everything. So let's try.
Mommy, can I have bite? Can I have there?
my gosh, this is so good. Like, it is not as sweet as a normal cinnamon roll would be, but it's still sweet and it's so delicious. You're gonna have to try it. Oh my goodness. All right, well, this was my dessert before dinner, and my family is getting hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Riley's over there begging for one, so I have to hurry up. But if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. I cannot wait to share the next video with you. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye, guys.